starting my life over at 28 years old. Not because I had a choice, but because I'm currently in my Job season and I watched everything that I worked hard for be stripped away from me in an instant, you guys. And I thought 2026 was going to be my year, but it is still going to be my year. I'm just starting back from scratch. God has been telling me, stop skipping steps. It started with me going to school, and it started a ripple effect. God told me to go to school, and because I started going to school full time, my hours cut significantly, you guys. And because of that, a lot of stuff wasn't getting paid on time. Now, I lost my car in the same week that I got evicted. Well, so I lost my car because my engine blew, you guys. It went from my windshield wipers to my spark plugs to my starter to all that to my engine blowing. The same day that I was supposed to be moving out, because that same week I got evicted, a week before my lease was actually up. But thank the Lord, they decided not to put an eviction on my record, that they just allowed me to pay my last month's rent in payment plans until I could pay it off, because it was just really only 1 month's rent, and that helped a lot. So thank the Lord Jesus for that. But yes, it was just so many different things happening all at once, and it has been a truly humbling experience. But to say the least, I did ask God, so be careful what you ask for. God, can I please have this year to really just focus on school and like bettering myself and figure out other sources of income, rather than having to worry about bills at the same time, because I feel like I've been living in survival mode for the longest. And God said, oh yeah, did not realize that God was going to send me back home. Thought I was going to do a roommate situation, cut my bills in half. Yeah, God said, no, you're going back home. That in itself is the reason I left that house in the first place, was the same reason I don't want to be back there now. But the fact that I have a home to go to, I'm grateful to. The fact that I have a car to borrow, I'm grateful for. The fact that I'm in school and bettering myself in, upgrading my skills for next year to really for me to pop off the way I want to, I'm grateful for that. I am learning to not skip steps. I've been finessing through my life for the last 28 years, and we're no longer doing that. We're doing things the right way, to create a blueprint for the people in my generation behind me. But at the same time, I don't want to get to the top and then don't know how to sustain it, because I don't know how I got there. You get what I'm saying? So this year, we're starting from humble beginnings, but I think that, after I cried, after I mourned, I realized this is the best thing for me, and I'm going to make the best out of my situation. So if you want to stay locked into the series of how I'm changing my life and starting over at 28, stay tuned.